Well, good morning, everyone. Today I'm trying out the modded map. It's called a test mod map, and as you can tell, it's got some very basic, straightforward fields, so you can do comparison tests on all kinds of different stuff. And I went with a new farmer, so that way I'm given a whole bunch of machinery to run tests with. But I'm not even going to use these machinery here because I'm doing a very different test all of my own. Here is the tractor. Looks like it's called an X748. It's more of a riding mower than anything, but you can get a loader on it, and so I'm like, well, we definitely have to torture this thing. So I'm just checking out what we all have for options. I see we got back weights we can choose from. We can have front weights. Those front weight iron grill. I don't think we need front weights. Back weight with iron grid. Sure, I think so. That looks good. Now attachers, we have a hydraulic. I guess that's 3-point or standard. We're gonna go with 3-point just so we can add some extra weight. And the front loader attachment. Now this is gonna be fun because we definitely want to abuse this. It says 60 horsepower, which I find very unbelievable on something of that tiny size. But we're about to find out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lease that. Here we see the loader we have, and it doesn't give capacity on there, but that's okay. I will take it, I will lease it, and I will take the bucket, and I will lease as well. I don't care about the blade, because the blade is literally going to do nothing for us. But I am going to have to get some pallet forks for it. So I'm going to see if these adjustable ones will work. I know they show that they don't, but just for fun, I'm going to see. Let's throw John Deere logo on that and actually change the color to a John Deere color. There we are. Nothing like it, eh? Alright, there we are. Let's have us a look at what we got here. So we got our little tiny baby John Deere with apparently 60 horse. We got the big old forks. We got a bucket, just a tiny old bucket. I threw in a weight. I threw in a nice hitch, and also the loader here. Let's take a listen, see what it sounds like. It definitely sounds like a lawnmower. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Alright, well, let's see if we can get this loader hooked up and maybe see what else we can do with this. Alright, so far so good. Now I know the bucket will work with this loader, but what I'm curious about is if this fork will hook up. And yes, it does. We are in business, boys. That is perfect. Now, I want to throw the weight on the back, but I want to test it on its own with just the modded weights that are allowed. And then after that, I'll see what the capacity is once I have the big weight on there. As you can see over there, we have a bunch of bales. So we're gonna do a little lift test with these. You know, just tempt fate a little bit. On the right, I can see that I have a cotton bale, which is about 20,000 liters, which should be a lot of fun. But why don't we start off with something nice and light? We see we got a couple of skids over here. We can probably lift some of these seed bags up. Why don't we give that a go first? Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Now I don't think there'll be a problem lifting up this, and it's not even full, so yeah, no problems there at all. I didn't think there would be. Let's back on out of there, and let's move on to something a little heavier. I see we got our sheep pallets over here. They could definitely prove to be a little more weight. Why don't we try that? There we are. That's 1,000 liters. Oh yeah. So already I can tell that this is probably maxing it out. I mean, it's doing burnouts. Yeah. We're definitely going to need to put a weight on the back if we want to do anything over 1,000 liters. Alright, that's good to know. Now we have 900 kgs on the back. Let's see what that sheep wool is going to do now. I have a feeling we'll be doing a lot better this time. Bring those forks down nice. By the way, these forks look massively oversized for this tractor, but that's okay. Here we're just testing stuff, right? Just having fun with them. Alright. Now let's get a nice side view. No, I think that handles it really well. Yeah, we definitely can handle these a lot better with that little weight on the back. These should be 4,000. This ought to be fun. Hey, look at that. I mean, it is handling it. That's actually very impressive. And as we lower, we should have better balance. Yeah, no, I have no complaints there. Guys, I think you know what that means. We gotta go for the ultimate test. Alright, moment of truth. How does it 8,000? I guess it shows 4,000, but it is actually 8,000. Oh boy. Yeah, no, that's pushing the capacity a bit, isn't it? Starting to spin around a little bit and feel really wonky. Why don't we put that on over here? And we'll add another hay one from over that pile. Moment of truth. Gonna take 3 bales. We already know with 2 it's pretty excruciating. So can we do 3? I should really have different forks for this, but you know what? Screw it. Yeah. I kind of don't think so. Alright, well, we've had our fun, right? Let's just leave that there. And why don't we torture it all the way? What we're gonna do, we're gonna go try lift one of those cotton bales on one end. That should make for some fun. Alright, we can spread those forks as wide as they go. Oh, she's even having a hard time pushing the forks in. Oh boy. What if we go right beneath? No, that does not appear to be working as well. I guess these forks just don't work for that. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Now, we kind of have to do a few more tests. So what I want to do now, I want to hook up this big old hitch system. And we're going to see if we can tow a trailer with it. Well, I did want to try this big old gooseneck. I figured a 50-footer would be fun, but already we're seeing a problem. There's not enough weight on the front. So I'm gonna have to maybe throw a bale or 2 on my forks just to add a little extra weight and see if we can't alleviate some of that problem here. So let me go ahead and get a bale real quick. Well folks, moment of truth. I don't know how that hitch is holding, but we got us an excavator on there. We dropped 1 bale, but we're gonna give this a go. Yeah, I'm saying that's kind of a no-go. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, that's not going anywhere. That excavator is actually sliding off, which is kind of funny in and of its own. Soon that thing's gonna topple over. But you know, that's perfect because we also want to see what it's like trying to pull the gooseneck without weight on it. There we are. So maybe. There we are. maybe if we drop this bale once and poke her back up again. There we are. Adds a little weight. And I do think we can actually pull this trailer now. That's actually not bad. I mean, it's not the world's fastest mode of transportation, but you can't pull a gooseneck. Well, that's a lot of fun. Bonus round or what? See if we can get this trailer. Yeah, no. That ain't happening, boss.